the face-off over the new parliament building, Rahul Gandhi wades into the controversy, pointing out that the building should be inaugurated by the president and not the prime minister. This is the tweet that Rahul Gandhi put out. Remember, a controversy has already broken out over the new parliament building, with the opposition leaders even mocking the prime minister. As the prime minister released pictures of the new parliament building after his visit, the opposition leaders, including the Congress leaders, had also said that this was a vanity project of the prime minister. Such attacks have been coming in. The Congress party has also raised questions on the fact that the inauguration coincides with the 140th birth anniversary of Savarkar. Let's go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt, who's joining us on the broadcast with the details. Mohit, a new controversy now brewing, with Rahul Gandhi taking to Twitter to say that the new parliament building should be inaugurated by the president and not the prime minister.
Well, Pratibha, this is perhaps not the first time where the opposition party leaders are coming out and they're attacking Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the head of executive, not the legislature. Why exactly is he inaugurating the new Parliament House, which is to be inaugurated on 28th of May, as per the official press release that have come from the government? Now, we have seen various opposition leaders earlier also have come out and they have stated that this particular Parliament building could have been inaugurated by the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha Speaker. Why exactly Prime Minister Narendra Modi is inaugurating this, and why now we see that Rahul Gandhi has come out and he has basically stated that why exactly President is not inaugurated this particular building. Now, many of the opposition party leaders have come out and they have stated that this is made with the public's money, exchequer's money. Why exactly the government and the BJP and the Prime Minister is behaving like this particular building is made from the friends of the money from the friends of the Prime Minister. So a strong attack coming in by the opposition, and this has been from the start when this particular new parliament building construction was being announced. Remember, on December 2028, the foundation was laid by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this is the part of the redevelopment of the Central Vista project, which is considered to be very close to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's heart. And we have seen how Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier also made a surprise visit to check on the development and how exactly the work is progressing in this particular new parliament building. So we see that since it has come out that the Prime Minister will be inaugurating it on 28th of May, and as you were saying that that day is when is the 140th birth anniversary of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, who is also known as Veer Savarkar, and various opposition parties have also come out that Parliament is the supreme law-making body of the country. It's like an institution, it's like a temple. Now you are inaugurating the Parliament on a day where of the birth anniversary of Veer Savarkar, who was involved in the murder of Mahatma Gandhi. So these are the allegations coming in, and we'll expect that the opposition will surely attack the government on this. But the BJP and the government, they have been saying this, that this particular new parliament building is part of the Central Vista project. It will be inaugurated by the Prime Minister, and in fact Amit Malviya, the IT cell head of the BJP, also tweeted that and in his tweet he stated that it will be inaugurated on 28th of May, which is the 140th birth anniversary of Veer Savarkar. And we know for a fact that how Veer Savarkar is considered very highly within the BJP and the Hindutva organizations and the right-wing organizations. So we see again that the politics is brewing on this particular matter, while the BJP says that the opposition doesn't have any issue, hence they are raking up these issues. And they also, we see that Rahul Gandhi now has come out and basically stated that why exactly the president is not inaugurating the new parliament building, why is Prime Minister inaugurating it. Many of the opposition leaders, as we were discussing earlier, have stated that Prime Minister is the head of executive, not the legislator, and hence Prime Minister should not inaugurate this particular Central Vista project. So huge lot of politics, Pratibha, is brewing on this issue. We have to wait and watch how exactly BJP will respond to this particular tweet by Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, such attacks have been coming in, and the questions that have been raised by the opposition is, like you mentioned, why the Prime Minister should inaugurate this building, even saying that it is the President who should be inaugurating this building. Mr. Dushyant Nagar, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Mithun Vijay Kumar, another political analyst, also on the broadcast with us. Mr. Dushyant Nagar, this attack that has come in from the opposition, first it was questions that had been raised on the date of the inauguration that is coming in. But before we have a reaction coming in from the BJP. Let's cut across.
माननीय स्पीकर लोकसभा ने उनको बुलाया, आपको मालूम है, आमंत्रित किया है, तो राहुल गांधी कभी ना कभी तो अपना दिल बड़ा दिखाइए, या नरेंद्र मोदी के बारे में आपका दिल छोटा ही रहेगा हमेशा।
ये कैसी अपोजिशन है कि बिहार के सीएम केजरीवाल से मिल रहे हैं, उनकी मीटिंग जारी है और खबर यह है खड़गे जी से भी मिलेंगे, लेकिन कल जो कर्नाटक में हुआ उसमें इनको बुलाया नहीं गया।
अच्छा, मुझे एक चीज बताइए, आप केजरीवाल जी को नहीं बुलाया गया, ममता जी खुद नहीं गई, केसीआर खुद नहीं गए, तेलंगाना के चीफ मिनिस्टर, नवीन पटनायक को तो बुलाया ही नहीं गया, तो कैसी अपोजिशन।
Why don't you be large-hearted? That's a statement that came in from Ravi Shankar Prasad. He didn't really answer on the issue that and the question that has been raised by Rahul Gandhi. He has taken to Twitter to say it's the president who should be inaugurating it. Mr. Dushyant Nagar, how do you look at this? Because the opposition has been, of course, raising this point time and again.
प्रतिभा,
Yes, go on.
बात गांधी की नहीं है, बात मोदी जी की नहीं है, ना ही सावरकर जी का है, बात भारत के संविधान की है। और भारत के संविधान की सर्वोच्च जो चेयर है उसके ऊपर बैठी हुई एक महिला आदिवासी राष्ट्रपति की है, उनके मान सम्मान की बात है। और जो संविधान ने सुप्रीम
Okay, we seem to be facing technical difficulty. Okay, yes, go on.
ये उसकी बात है और ये गंभीरता से इस पे बात होनी चाहिए, इसलिए इसको हल्के में नहीं लिया जा सकता कि ऑपोजिशन के नेता ने कहा। भारत के प्रमुख, भारत की माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया हैं और ये हमारी सुप्रीम बॉडी है जहां पे देश के, भारत के भविष्य तय होता है। और वहां पे आप नियमों को तोड़ के, प्रधानमंत्री जी तो प्रधानमंत्री हैं ही, उनके पास बहुत सी पावर है, रोज वो ट्रेन के झंडी दिखाते हैं, ट्रेन चालू करते हैं, बहुत सारे उद्घाटन करते हैं, लेकिन ये सुप्रीम बॉडी है, यहाँ इसका इनॉग्रेशन भारत के राष्ट्रपति के द्वारा किया जाना चाहिए। ये महामहिम का अधिकार है जो संविधान प्रदत्त है, जो संविधान ने उनको दिया है, इसके साथ छेड़छाड़ नहीं होनी चाहिए।
Okay, okay. So, let me also introduce Mr. R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist, joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Rajagopalan, this is a controversy that we've seen time and again. But, you know, as Mr. Dushyant Nagar just pointed out, he's saying that it's not just the issue of the fact that the Prime Minister should not be inaugurating, also saying that this is an insult of the tribal president of the country. How do you look at this charge that has come in from the opposition leaders?
This is not an insult to the president because 303 members of parliament have been elected in 2019 Lok Sabha election. These 303 parliamentarians elected Mr. Narendra Modi as Prime Minister, the supreme power in Indian politics. He is the leader of the Lok Sabha. He is the leader of Lok Sabha for BJP. Therefore, he has got every right to declare open the new parliament building. Let Mr. Rahul Gandhi or Dushyant Nagar crib about this. President is not insulted. President has been given an exalted position in Indian constitution. Parliament is elected body. President of India is an exalted position. This difference they should know. They know it, but still they are propping up this type of controversies. My understanding is Prime Minister in 2019 in its BJP manifesto declared two things. One is Ram Mandir, another is Lokpriya Parliament Mandir. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi is inaugurating both the mandirs in 2023, one on May 23rd, that is Mr. 28th, that is Mr. V. Savarkar birthday, that birthday being the national supreme sacrifice he did for the India's freedom. Therefore, on that day, 25th year of the NDA formation, 10th year of BJP government, Narendra Modi's government. So therefore, my understanding is Parliament should be opened only by the Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the leader of the House. Prime Minister is elected by 65 crores of Indians.
Okay.
So therefore, he has got every right. That is called Lok Sabha. That is called Lok Mandir.
Okay, all right. Mr. Rajagopalan, thank you for joining us. Mr. Mithun Vijay Kumar, do you agree with what Mr. Rajagopalan has said? Like we pointed out, is this a trivial issue that is being blown out of proportion by the opposition? Because the opposition says that the Prime Minister should not be inaugurating it. He is the head of the executive, not the legislature. We have separate powers and this is wrong.
See, this seems to be an unnecessary controversy like all the other controversies that Congress is creating. And regarding how much Congress respects the president, we know that the kind of statements they have made in the past about the president. So we know what Congress leader Udit Raj had said. So let me not go back to and quote what Congress was, how much Congress respects the president of India. So they want to create a controversy out of nothing, and I don't understand what is wrong if the head of the cabinet, inaugurates the new parliament building. So this seems to be totally irrelevant discussion, and they want to somehow create a controversy out of nothing, and attack the prime minister like they do always. And Rahul Gandhi is always targeting prime minister on every trivial issue, be it anything, right from the parliament building to Adani to whatever. There is a there's a manner in which Rahul Gandhi attacks the prime minister. He just comes up with an issue, and then it starts, and then it becomes a media discussion. It becomes a controversy, and I don't know what Rahul Gandhi is trying to gain out of this.
Okay, Mr. Dushant Nagar, is the issue that the opposition has been raising questions every step along the way? Pehle, when the new parliament building was coming up, the opposition opposed that completely. The inauguration of the national emblem, that was opposed by the opposition. The Prime Minister visits, that is also opposed by the opposition. So is the fact that the opposition is raising questions every step along the way the reason why, the opposition is not even being taken seriously?
देखिए, विपक्ष का काम है भारत के संविधान को और लोकतांत्रिक मर्यादाओं को जीवित रखना। जब जब उनके ऊपर प्रहार होगा, हम लोग आगे आएंगे और बचाने के लिए लड़ेंगे पूरी ताकत के साथ में। राजा गोपालन साहब ने जो बोला एकदम गलत बोला। तीनों सेनाओं के चीफ भारत के महामहिम राष्ट्रपति होते हैं।